Yeah, hi all. Good morning, good evening. Am
Hi,
I audible?
good evening, everyone. Hi,
Good
Ashok
evening.
Kumar.
Hi, Kiran. Good evening.
Okay.
Hi, good evening.
Okay, so we're going to wait for 2 more minutes and then we'll start.
Yeah.
We are expecting few more participants to join and then we'll start. Okay, so meanwhile others are joining, so I will quickly introduce myself. So my name is Amir. I'm having 12 year of experience in automation as well as in functional, and currently I'm working with one of the organization as a test architect, and I have delivered more than 100 plus batches which was in Selenium, Protector, Puppeteer, Rest Assured, uh, Tosca, and QTP, and there are many more applications. Okay, so so we'll quickly have an introduction about you, like what is your expectation from this course, and currently you are working in any of the organization or fresher, whatever it is. Okay, okay, yeah, answer. Go ahead.
On watching them.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Yes, we can hear you.
yeah. So we can have a quick intro. So about yourself, like you are working, how much experience you have, and what is your expectation from this course? From like you are aware of this particular tool, or you are new to this school, or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, Anita, you can go ahead.
Hi everyone. This is Anita, and I've been working in quality assurance for so many years right now, like around 15 plus years right now. Work as part of both manual as well as automation we have experience. But regarding the AI part, like as we know, AI is evolving. I also wanted to upgrade myself on. How AI can help us to automate in all the aspects of API or in whatever the testing that we are
Okay,
currently
so you
following.
already have a prior experience of automation.
I do have experience on Selenium WebDriver
Okay.
and Cypress. Yeah, there are a few experience I do have.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, answer. Go ahead. Okay. Hema.
Yeah, hi everyone. I have 8 years of experience in testing. I have never been into the automation. I have been into the ETL and API. Right now, I'm not working anywhere. I'm looking, Tosca I have a little experience. Like it was just an integration when the Tosca came into the market with the QC center. So I just want to upgrade myself and looking forward, to see what is going on in the market and
Okay.
to rejoin and start my career back.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Jagan, you can go ahead.
Yeah, hi everyone. This is Jagannathan here. I have overall experience, almost 14 years of experience in manual testing only. So I actually just wanted to know on automation part. So just I'm interested in knowing on automation part.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Jasmine, go ahead.
Yeah, so myself Jasmine Malik. I have experience for 3.5 plus years for in like manual testing. Now I'm having a gap of 1 year and I'm not having any experience in automation. So I'm
Okay.
looking for an tool that will help me in automation, but I'm not much interested in coding. So
Okay.
although I just have been some videos and a little bit I have
Mm-hmm.
knowledge Tosca. So
Okay.
I just have basic info about that. So yeah, hope I'll learn a lot of here.
Okay. Yeah. We don't have any coding in Tosca, so you can easily grasp all those things. Okay, and it will
Mm.
going to cover different types of testings.
Uh, sir, actually, I'm having one question. So shall I ask in the end or I can ask now as well?
You can ask.
So, sir, as what I am aware of, like we'll be having around 1.5 of training month. So in that, whatever you will be telling and will be gaining the knowledge, can we mention those kind of things, like as in we are having experience in Tosca? Like, can we mention that kind of information
Yeah,
like that?
definitely. So this will be a purely practical session. There won't be much theory. Okay, whatever theoretical part will be there, I will going to share it with you. This will be a purely practical session. Whatever we're going to cover on a daily basis, on the basis of that only we're going to provide you with the assignments. You have to complete those assignments, and the next day we're going to discuss whatever issues, whatever challenges you are facing. We'll try to resolve it, and then we'll go ahead with the next topic. Okay,
Uh,
and there will be
okay.
end-to-end projects. Different kind of projects will be there. You have to do it using a best practices from Tricentis, Tosca, and all the uh, best practices should be followed, and as per the organization standard you have to design the framework. Okay.
Okay. So we'll be like exploring sort of organization, sort of live projects, or like dummy
Yes,
project.
it will be kind of a end-to-end project, how we design it in a organization level. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I think we are having a sufficient participant, so we can go ahead with our demo. Okay, so I will quickly share my screen, and once it is visible, please let me know.
Yeah, we can see their screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are able to see screen. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Tosca is as all you are already know that Tosca is a scriptless automation tool. So you can automate any application. It can be a web application, it can be API, SAP, mobile, Salesforce, and there are many more. Okay, so Tricentis is claiming around 130 plus application. You can automate using Tricentis Tosca. Okay, so let's start with the demo. So yeah, so what is Tricentis Tosca? Tricentis Tosca is a revolutionary model-based architecture, which is a code base. So we don't have to code anything. Okay, you just have to scan the modules, and the module techniques should be there. There are different types of techniques we're going to discuss in details. Okay, so once you are able to design your module, then you can create your n number of test cases. Okay, so using Tricentis Tosca, you can automate end-to-end scenarios, which will be integration of a different application. Like you want to execute your test cases in the API, and you want to fetch some data from the API, and then you're going to share those data in UI application, or you want to validate those data in database or somewhere else. Okay, but in case of open source, it will become very difficult. So if you are doing it in an open source, then you have to, like, if I want to automate with the open source tool like Selenium, I want to automate UI, so I have to go with the Selenium, Protector, Puppeteer, Cypress. There are many more, so you can automate that. Okay, now if I want to transfer the data to API, then you have to save the data in some Excel or some other format, and then from the REST assured, or you are using a Postman or robot framework, whatever it is, you have to hit that, and then you will going to get those data. Okay, so in that case it will become very difficult to do the end-to-end testing, but in case of Tricentis Tosca, all the application will going to get integrated in a single umbrella. If you want to automate API, UI, it can be Excel, database, whatever it is, the transformation of data from one application to another application will be easy and faster. Okay, so we're going to see in details what are the different feature we are having. Okay, so why there is a huge demand of Tosca in market 2025 2026. So they have evolved much. Okay, because they have integrated with an AI augmentation testing, they have integrated few AI features in Tosca. Okay, so will that we will see in details. They have done the integration with a Jenkins, Azure DevOps, CI/CD pipeline. So once there will be deployment, automatically your test case will going to get executed. You don't have to do anything. Once you design your test cases, you have to integrate with a Jenkins, and once there will be deployment, automatically your test cases will going to get executed. Okay, so we'll see how to do the integration and all those. So Tosca is, as we discussed, Tosca is a model based testing approach. So once you are able to design it, it will become very easy. Like if your colleagues want to automate the same scenario, they don't have to build it from scratch. Okay, so they can reuse your reusable test block of functionality like that, and it will become like 80% less time you will going to expend in updating your test cases. Okay. Okay, so these are the key features of web testing. Like you want to perform a cross browser testing, you want to test in Chrome, or you want to test in Firefox, Microsoft Edge, and all those, you can do the cross browser testing. So you don't have to again config and all those. So just you have to change one parameter of the browser config, and your test case will going to get executed in different browsers. Okay. So there is no hard and fast rule that okay, you have to create a config file and then you have to dump the data and all those. A basic minimal changes will be there, and you will be able to execute your test cases in a different browser. Madhusudan, we will going to take your question at the end. Okay. So once we will done with the demo, we're going to take all those questions. Thank you. Okay, web. Then we have an intelligent UI scanning. So there are different approaches to scan your pages. So as you already know, your pages are a unique identity. Like if you have gone through Selenium and all those, so you have learned XPath, CSS selector, and there are different approaches to allocate your or locate your element. It can be ID, class, or whatever it is. The same way, Tosca is also using an intelligent feature to identify your element on the page uniquely. Okay, so there are different approaches. Like if your element is not stable on every refresh or on a um, reload of the page, the ID is getting changed. All those can be handled with a different approach. We have a different scanning mechanism. So we're going to see that in details. Okay, so automated cross-browser testing, you can automate for n number of browsers, whatever in whichever browser you want to execute, you can execute your test cases. Okay. Okay, so API testing, so we can automate REST, we can automate SOAP. Okay, all those can be done using a Tosca. So they have a standalone application, so it will going to help you to scan the application, and then we're going to create the module of it, and then we're going to test it multiple different scenarios. Okay, so in our cases, what we will do, we're going to start with the very basics, those who don't know API testing and all those. So we're going to start with the Postman. We will going to hit all those APIs, what are the tokens, how to do the configuration, what are the payload structure, all those very basic will be covered, and then we'll move to API testing through Tosca. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. Okay, I don't know, I don't have prior experience of API testing. We'll go with the very basic. Okay, so we have some standard modules of SAP automation, so we're going to cover that as well. Okay, going to do the installation and all on our system, how to get the license of SAP, and then there are some standard modules which are provided by Tosca itself. So we're going to use that, as well as we're going to scan the SAP application and create the modules so that we can automate the SAP applications. Okay, so we have a mobile testing as well. So we're going to install Android Studio simulator, and then we're going to connect the devices, and we're going to perform the mobile testing as well. Okay, then we have a Salesforce. The same way the SAP we have, the Salesforce also is there. So we're going to Salesforce is a bit complex application, so we're going to see how we can handle all those components. So as compared to SAP, Salesforce is a bit complex one because those IDs in the UI are very dynamic. So we're going to see how to handle all those date pickers and all those things. Okay, so that is Salesforce. Then we have a case study from different organizations. So these organizations like Infosys, Wipro, HSBC, L&T, and there are many more. They are using these tools to automate n number of applications, and the client is very happy because you can automate n number of scenarios using these particular applications. Okay, so we have some advanced features we're going to cover. That will be a pipeline integration. So we're going to see how to do the integration with the Jenkins and execute your test cases. Okay, and we're going to see the distributed architecture as well. We call it as a DEX run. So how to do the configuration and all those, and from server to the agent machine, because you will not going to execute your like you are having 300 400 test cases of a suit, regression suit. So you won't execute all those test cases in a single machine, and it won't run, because if you are executing 400 test cases in a single machine, so maybe it will take more than 2 days to execute all those scenarios. Correct. So your test cases will be divided into a multiple agents, and in multiple machines it will going to get trigger. So that is called as a DEX run. Okay. So Tosca Connect test third-party in system integration. So there are different tools which are TaskTop, and there are many more tools which are providing the integration of Tosca with Tosca and the different applications. Okay, some applications are free to integrate, and uh, some are you have to purchase those licenses. Okay, so all the tools are not free to integrate with Tosca. Okay. Okay, so we're going to see the self-healing properties, AI driven. So like if your test cases are getting failed, so how to heal that test cases? Okay, without any manual intervention, your test cases will be able to recover. We have a scenarios as well, recovery scenarios. If something will going to happen, how your test cases will going to get tackled. Okay, without any manual intervention, automatically it will going to detect that okay, there is a failure. Now you have to take a certain steps to recover your test cases. Okay. So we have a reporting tool as well. So you don't have to integrate any third-party tool and all those for reporting. Okay, so Tosca is having a integration tools. We call it Tosca reporting. So over there you can, if you want to simplify or you want to edit your reports and all those, you can create your own reports. Okay, and it will going to print all the details, whatever logs we are having, whatever failure you were having, and even you can attach the screenshots of your test cases. Okay. Let's see if I'm having a sample at the desktop. Yeah, this is my report. So I have just extracted for the failed one. So you can see over here. So I have executed this particular test case on so and so date, and you can see. So this is my expectation, and this is the actual value. So these two values are not matching, and because of, is it visible to you?
No,
Okay.
we can't see your screen. Can you share it again?
Okay. Is it visible now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
visible.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you can see this is the report we are having. So let me zoom out a bit. Yeah, this is the execution report, and this one, how many test cases got passed, how many get failed. There will be a pie chart. This is a test case with this name. You can see this test case is getting passed. All the log info will be added. If your test cases are getting failed, you can see verification has failed and why it is getting failed, expected and the actual value is not not matching. So because of that, and even it will going to attach the screenshot, so you can do the RCA, root cause analysis. Okay, why your test cases are getting failed. So this is the report we're going to use. Okay. Okay, then we move to industry adoptions and career opportunities. So um, this is a very rare tool in market because most of the people are not focusing on the higher certification and all those, because if you are opting for this particular course, so you have to complete 5 certifications: AS1, AS2, TDS1, TDS2 and AE1. So if you are completing those certifications, then only you will going to have more weightage in your resume. The company will going to definitely, maybe you have seen in some of the uh, GDs that they are expecting certain certifications for Tosca. So all those certifications are free of cost and those are provided by Tricentis Tosca itself. Okay, if you want to opt for, after completing these 5 certifications, if you want to opt for test architect certification, you can do that as well. Okay, but at the end of this particular course, I'm expecting you to complete these 5 certifications. So whatever topics we're going to cover, all those things will be covered in that, and then only you have to opt for the certifications. Okay, so these are the basic roles we are having. Okay, as per your experience, you have to opt for those. Okay, and most of the people are having a 10 plus of experience, then they can opt for QA analyst and lead role. Okay. Okay, so these are some customer testimonial and success stories. So how they have uh, got the job and all those, whatever training they have done, and how they have done the practices and all those are there. Okay, then yeah. So these are the appendix glossary we are having. So module creations, test case execution list, API scanning, service virtualization, and agentic AI. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's it from my side. Anyone is having any doubt, any questions, please let me know. After this, we're going to see the application, how the applications look like, and what are the sections we are having. Yeah, Jasmine, go ahead.
So sir, as you in one slide you have showed like Jenkins and Azure DevOps that are also included. So I don't have any like prior like brief about them or any kind of experience. So does it need any like R&D
No,
sort of?
no. So this basic installation will be there, and you have to do the installation and you have to integrate with Tosca. That's it to execute your test cases. That is a So once you will going to work in organization level, all those will be taken care. You don't have to do, but for learning purpose, you have to install it all those things in your local system and see how it is working.
And
Okay.
sir, as for this course, do we need any prior prerequisite kind of any thing that we
No,
to learn or something?
no. We will go with a very basic.
Okay.
So whatever
Uh,
manual tasks you are performing on a daily life, the same thing will
mhm.
going to automate. That's it.
Okay.
Entering the data, clicking on the icons on buttons, entering the data, selecting the values from the drop down, radio button, checkbox, all those. So we will go with a very basic how to perform all those activities, and then we'll go to club all those things to design our framework.
So, sir, as I'm having 3.5 years of experience in manual, and now I will be like taking this like course, and that will help me for like my future job opportunities, like the
Definitely.
chance.
So you have to explain your project, whatever in whichever project we are working on. Nobody
Okay.
knows that whatever you are working on, correct? So you have to explain that I have done so and so automation of my application as I'm working on banking domain, insurance domain, or whatever domains. So in whichever application you are working on, you have to explain that I have designed this framework using so and so terminologies. There are different terminologies, reusable test block, we have a test sheet. Okay, so once all those topic will be covered, then you will be able to easily crack those interviews.
Oh, okay. And sir, will you share any like sort of PDF or notes in the class, or that will be only practical sessions?
Yes, only practical session will be there, and whatever thing related to that practical session, so already documentations are there. I will share it with you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So most of the thing we're going to cover it, but if you want to explore more about all those topics, then you can go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Madhusan. Madhusan. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. The question regarding about that, how much we need a programming knowledge, like you mentioned that we
No,
don't need
you
any programming.
don't
Just
need
to
any programming language.
in terms of basic Java, JavaScript, you
No.
don't need anything.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So this courses is for those who don't want to code.
Okay.
If you already know the
Understand.
coding, then
And how
you can
about we
opt for.
can able?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So if you already know coding and all those you are aware of, then you will opt for Selenium or other open source tools available in market. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. And how about using this Tosca? Will you able to automate the desktop application as well?
Yes, you can automate desktop application as well. Okay, so you have to scan those applications.
Okay. Yeah.
There are different approaches. You have to scan those applications, get all those attributes of your application, and then you can perform all the activities like entering the data, clicking the, and all those whatever you want. So it support most of the applications.
Understand.
It can be a desktop, it can be a web based, it
Okay.
can be a database, Excel, whatever it is. Okay.
All right. And this Tryson tool is a paid version. It's not a freeware, right? Yeah, that's what you mentioned.
Yes, it's a paid one. So for the education purpose, we're going to use free trial license. Okay. Which will be valid for 60 days, and then you can renew it for next 60 days. I will let you know how to do the enrollment on all those. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Hema, go ahead.
Yeah, how does it work with the database? Can we automate the database also?
Yes, we can automate database. So for our practical session, we're going to use MySQL. We're going to install it in our system, and then we're going to connect our Tosca with database, and we're going to hit the query from Tosca and validate the data in DB. Okay, so all the installation and all those we're going to take care of. You don't have to worry. I will share the drive link with you. You have to download all the software, required software from there. We're going to guide you how to do the installation, how to get the credentials and all those. That will be handled by us. Okay.
Yeah. And you also mentioned about some certifications, right? So do we have to do simultaneously those certification? Can we do or
No,
after the class?
After once you are done with the whole session, then you have to opt for the certifications.
Yeah, you will guide us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will let you know how to do the enrollment, and once you are done with all this session, it hardly takes 10 to 15 minutes to do all the certifications that are very basic. That will be objective type.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Yeah.
Even those certification will going to have some assignment and practical session, so you have to complete those as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Manindra, please go ahead.
My question is like, after completing this course, if we are not obtaining any certification, so if we want to put our experience in our resume, will it work like?
So wherever you will go for this for the interview, they will definitely going to ask you for the certifications. Okay,
Okay.
so it will going to just give you a knowledge that okay, how much you have used this application. So if you are doing it's well and good. If you don't want to do, but you should be able to crack the interview. You should be able to answer all those questions. But if you are adding all those certification in your resume, it will going to help you to get shortlisted easily. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Anita, please go ahead.
Yeah. My question is about the, so I understand like Tosca help us to create automations very easily. What about the framework? Like, do we have a predefined framework which is already given for us, or we need to do or handle
Yes.
it ourselves?
No. We will going to design our framework from scratch.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And can this be modified based on our need, or it is always the
Yes.
same?
So no. You have to enhance it
Hmm.
as per whatever you will going to the topics you're going to learn that you have to integrate in your framework.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So if
And
you're going to work in organization level, so once you design the framework, there should be enhancement. Correct. There will be enhancement for those. So
yes.
if you are designing your framework, then there will be a scope to enhance it.
Yeah. And what about like if we have already a predefined framework and we can just use Tosca for reducing our effort, like means for the existing one, only we can kind of a plugin or something. I didn't get that part. Like if we want to use it in the existing framework.
Now, if you are having existing framework, so then you have to check that how the framework is designed. It is designed using a classic approach, or it is designed using a dynamization approach, using a test sheet or test data services. Okay, so these are different terminology. I know you are not able to understand, but once you will going to cover all those things. Okay, like there will be a certain requirement from the client. Okay, like I will going to provide you with the new refresh data on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. You have to use those data to execute my script. So in that case, hard coding those values will not going to work. Correct.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Correct.
have to use the test data services. There is a one application Tosca server is there. So you have to add you have to dump the data over there, and it will going to pick from there your automation part. You don't have to make any changes. Just get your Excel, whatever data you are having, just import it, and you are ready to go with the automation. Okay, so it's totally depend on your requirement and the application requirement, how the application needs the automation. If your data is getting frequently changed, then you can go with the test data services. If your data is static, then you can go with the test sheet. If you want to provide your data with database or Excel, then you have to use the Excel module to fetch those data from Excel and use it
Yeah,
in your
I
application.
got the part of the dynamic part when we can directly interact with the services, that is data services that you are mentioning. What about the security vulnerabilities, like in case if you are connecting directly to the other services, which
So all those things are will be installed in your uh, VMware. Okay, and all those will be taken care by your infra team for the security purpose, because most of the organization like which are having a banking, insurance or finance, they are more concerned with the customer data, so they
yeah,
don't want to go with the open source tool. So they want Tricentis to be used in the in-house tool. All the things will be taken care by and under their control environment.
okay,
Okay.
okay, yeah,
So
thank you.
if they are using open source tools, there might be chances like you have already heard about the log4j vulnerabilities and all those.
Yeah,
So there might be chances, but it will going to get installed on your system and it will be secured by your VMware and the infra team.
okay,
Okay. So this is
thank you.
also one of the advantages of Tricentis Tosca. Okay. Yeah, Faizal, please go ahead.
Hi, Isha. So my question is, you have shown a slide in which you have mentioned that Tosca SAP, right? So how Tosca SAP is different from Oracle part? Like in Oracle, Tosca is also used, right? So how is it different from each other?
So SAP is a different CRM applications altogether. Okay. So we will going to use the desktop application for the SAP. There are UI is also available. So we're going to automate using a desktop. Okay.
Okay. So you will cover only that SAP part, right?
Yes.
Okay.
SAP Salesforce will be covered.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Viru.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So my question is, does Tosca support Mac OS system?
Sorry, that is one of the disadvantage.
Oh, is it okay? Because currently I'm using like Mac OS.
Okay, so maybe you have to go with a VMware or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. You can get any cloud service and you can install all those tools in the VMware. That will going to work. Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, you need to otherwise like need to use like Windows machine, correct?
Yes. So only Windows machine is having a support.
Not
So
even
Mac,
Ubuntu, correct?
yes, Linux and
Okay.
all other only Windows is working with Transcendent Tosca.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Prajakta, please go ahead.
Hi, good evening, Amir. So, I have two, three questions. Two of them you have already answered. Like, I have heard that we have a free trial version of 14 days, but we discussed that will get us for 60 days and then we can renew it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Second question is, we discussed about API testing, SAP, Salesforce, etc. Okay. So, what would be the approach? I mean, we'll be doing all of these and learning because I do not have any knowledge over SAP and Salesforce and API
They are
and all
just
of
an
it.
application. Yes, you don't
Okay.
have to learn those. Okay, I will
Okay.
help you how to handle those applications. That's it.
Okay. So the way we do it on, let's say, web-based applications, similarly, we can do it on the other applications.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay. And I don't know, I may be wrong, but I have heard that Tosca has inbuilt framework in it. So
Yeah,
is
we
it
call it as
true?
a model-based framework. Apart from
Okay.
that, no other framework structure. Like we are having a BDD, TDD, page
Hmm.
object model, and all those different structure in open source. Well, Tosca is only following model-based architecture.
Okay.
You have to
Ah,
create the module and then you have
mhm.
to use it. That's it.
Okay. Okay. And we can do the enhancement. I mean, two, three questions back, we were
Yes.
just discussing about it. Okay.
Yeah.
And do we need to have the last question, right? Mac OS doesn't support. I mean, so
Yes.
apart from that, any other prerequisites of the system?
No, you should
Uh,
have a i5 and minimum
i5 and above. Oh.
8 GB of RAM and 10 and Windows 11. It will support.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that
Apart from that,
answers my
I
question.
don't think there is. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Rashmi, go ahead.
Hi, Isha. Already I have 2 years experience in Tosca. I want to know, in the interview point of view, all the topics will be covered, or
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
They'll
I think
provide
you already have the content with you, correct?
yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
You already have the Tosca content with you, correct?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Jagan, go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, in SAP related, actually, we have some functional modules like FICO, STMM, O2C, OM, WM, and EWM part. So do we cover that also, the functional modules?
No, we're not going to cover all the modules. Okay, we'll just go with the very basic. We're just going to integrate our SAP application and we'll see how to do the automations. Okay, we're going to use a create sales order and all those.
Oh, sales order and
Yeah.
okay. Okay, fine.
Okay, yeah, Uma, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Isha. My question is, how many days we need to complete this course? Like,
It
duration of this
will
course?
take around 30 plus hours to complete all those topics.
Actually,
Right.
you are mentioning a lot of things, right? Actually, we can automate web API, SAP, and Salesforce. So that many courses we can complete in 30 plus classes. Like, my question is that
Yes.
you are taking you are explaining the basic or in the in depth. This time
No, we'll go
asking.
with from very basics to advanced. Okay, and not only 30 hours, it may get extended depending on your issues. If you are facing more issues, more challenges, you want to extend the session, we can extend it. Okay, so don't worry about the timings and all those. Okay.
Okay, once this training is completed, if you are okay, this batch is completed, okay, you can start another batch or something. Can we touch in? Can
Yeah,
we
yeah.
touch in
Yes. If
or
you are
this
having some
this
issues,
batch in?
you have
Yeah, you can support that.
right. So there will be a WhatsApp group and you can share your queries, and if you want to join the next batch, you are welcome.
We are eligible for next batch, like we are paying, right?
Yes.
Again we need to
Yeah.
pay next batch.
No. You can join that batch as well. Okay.
Okay. We are providing the recording also, right?
Yeah.
Recording
So
classes.
lifetime recording will be there with you. And whenever
Okay.
you want to go through the recordings, you can go through that as well. And uh, WhatsApp group will be there. So we're going to interact through that as well. Okay.
Thank you,
After
Isha. Thank
the,
you so much.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, in certifications also you are guiding, right?
Yes, I will let you know how to do the enrollment and all those, but that will be the last topic we're going to see. Okay.
Oh,
So once you are done with all the topics, at the end, we're going to start with the certifications.
okay, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jagan, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I have done with my question. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, answer. You can go ahead.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible to me.
Yeah, I am from a performance testing background with experience in LoadRunner and SAP based application.
Mhm.
I would like to understand how Tosca automation will suit my profile, Amir.
Uh, Sorry,
I am from
your
performance testing
voice.
background.
Mhm.
Hello.
Yeah, your voice is breaking a bit. Yeah, go ahead.
So I am from performance testing background. So how Tosca automation will suit my profile, Amir? That's it. That's my question.
Yeah, so you can showcase the automation background in your resume. Okay, so we'll go to cover ample of things, so you have to just go through all those and then you can prepare your resume accordingly. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, just give me a second. Okay, yeah, answer. Do you have anything more?
Nothing from my end, Amir. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Manindra, please go ahead.
So how much experience we can put after completing this class?
You can put around 3+ experience.
3+.
Yeah. Okay. Hello. Yeah, Jasmine, go ahead.
Sir, with that, the previous question, like 3+ means 3 years, you
3
mean to
years
say?
of automation experience. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So my
If you are having
doubt,
5 to 6 year of experience, then you can showcase that I'm having a 3+ experience in automation using this. If you are having 10+ experience, then you can showcase 6 to 7 years. Okay.
as I'm having 3.5 years, so how much I can mention, sir?
You can mention 2+ year of experience.
Okay, 2+.
Okay. But you have to justify that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So whatever you will going to cover, all those things you should be aware of. Okay. So if anyone is not having any doubt, so we can quickly go ahead with the application and see how it works.
I am having 2 more doubts actually, like
Yeah.
2 more queries.
Yeah, please.
Sir, if I'll join the next batch, the fees will be differing or the fees will be same? Is like you have any idea on
that you need to check with the admin. I don't know.
Okay. And second question is like, sir, you will be covering the database testing part also with the Tosca?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
So we're going to use MySQL.
Mm-hmm.
We'll install it in our system and then we're going to do the integration and hit the queries from Tosca and validate the data.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I will quickly share my screen and I will take your question after that. Okay, so this is our application. We call it as a Tosca commander. Okay, so in this particular section, is it visible to you?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, so this is my application. You can see over here. So this is called as a Tosca commander, and in this application you have to do the automation. So you can see there is a test case session. This is called as a blue world. So over here you have to design your test cases. Okay, so all the test cases will be designed over here. Then we have a module section. So in this one you have to design your module. What is module? So module is nothing like attributes, like you are capturing the under classes, you are capturing all those attributes. Okay, so let me show you the application. So I'm having this particular application and now I want to automate this particular application in which we are having a drop down radio buttons and links. We have a text box. Okay, so to perform all those, what we have to do first, we have to capture all those components. So how you will going to capture those components? So that will be captured under the module section. Once this particular values are captured, then you can pass the remaining values over here. It will going to get pulled in the test cases and then you can automate. Okay, so we're going to see tomorrow in details how to perform the automation of these applications. Okay, so we are just having a demo right now. So tomorrow we're going to see the application demo, how to do the automation. So this is my module section and here we are creating our own modules. There are some standard modules which are providing by Tricentis Tosca. Like I want to launch the browser or I want to close the browser. So all those things are already added by the Tricentis Tosca. You can see open URL. This will going to help you to launch your browser. Or if you want to close the browser, so you can go with the close browser module to close the application. Okay, so there are n number of applications. File, you want to handle file, XML, JSON. Even we can send the mail, we can receive the mail, we can validate how many mails are received under, like in some of the application, what is the requirement, like you have to get the OTP in your mail and then you have to do the validation. So even you can do the validations of your mails as well. We have a mobile, then we have SAP application, PDF, Excel. You can use this to read the Excel, write the Excel, host engine and all those. Okay, so all the standard modules are already there. You can use it. So we'll go and see in details. And these are T-box automation modules. So you want to perform a Windows operation, a screenshot, clipboard, send keys, and all those. We're going to see these in details. Okay, so all these modules are provided by Tricentis Tosca. We don't do any changes in these modules. If you want to create your own modules, you can create your own modules over here. Okay. Then we have a requirement section. So this sections is not usually by the automation tester, but these are used by product owner, business analyst, those who want to calculate the risk associated to your test cases. So once your test cases is designed over here, you have to link your test cases to evaluate the risk associated to your test cases. Okay. So it will going to let you know. So you have to add those parameter and execution list and all those. It will going to calculate. Then we have a test case design section. So now instead of putting your or saving your data somewhere else in Excel sheet, or because that will going to take some time and the speed of execution will become bit slow. So what you will do, you will going to add those data in your test sheet. Okay. So what test case design will do, it will going to segregate your data from your test cases. So once there will be any change in the data of your test cases, you don't have to go to test cases and do the required changes over there. Okay, like consider a scenario. Okay, I'm adding this data. I'm selecting Audi motorcycle from this particular drop down. Audi motorcycle, okay, or scooter. Going ahead, Audi is removed from this drop down. So again, what you have to do, you have to do the required changes over here. Okay, in your test cases. So what we will do, we're going to segregate our data from the test case design section. So simply what you have to do, you have to make the changes over here, and automatically those changes will going to reflect in your test cases. Okay, so that is a part of framework designing. All those we're going to see in details. Okay, so simply what you have to do, like I want to go with the BMW, you can select the BMW and your test cases will going to get updated. Okay, you don't have to make any changes in your test cases. Okay, so that is called as a test sheet or test case design section. Okay, then we have an execution list. Once you are able to design your test cases, you are able to test it fully, it's working fine. Then what you can do, you can create your execution list and add those test cases over here, and you can see, and now from here only you can extract the report. Once the execution will be done, simply do a right click, click on print report, and you can get the reports over here. So the report which I showed you, this is from the execution list. Okay, and the number of time you will going to execute your test cases, it will going to save the logs. On so and so date it was getting passed, now it is getting failed, you can see. So n number of logs, you can save it over here. Okay, so even you can change the browser settings, you can execute cross browser testing also, you can perform in the execution list. Okay, and this is a scratch book. It is a kind of a playground. If you are creating a few small changes and you want to test it, so this is a scratch book which will going to help you to test your activities. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to see in details how this particular Tosca will going to work. Okay. Okay, so this is the course content. I think you already have this particular one. Okay, so we're going to cover the automation testing part. Then this is a Tosca commander. We're going to do the installation of all those things, whatever is required. Okay, and how to get the credentials and all those we're going to see. Okay, these are the different technique we're going to use to scan our modules. Properties by anchor, parenthesis, image, index. These are different techniques. If anyone is not working, then we have to opt for the second one. Okay, these are the action modes. Then we have a buffer operation. So if you want to save the data, like you are working on an Amazon application and you have placed an order and you want to get the order ID. So using this buffer operation, you can get those. These are the configuration parameters, which will going to help us to do the configuration of our browser and all those different settings we're going to see. Okay, these are some properties. These are different types of weight. These are Windows operation, maximize, minimize, screenshot, and all those you can take. Okay, for a screenshot also there is a different section. You can take a single screenshot or you can create a document out of your execution. Okay, so if you are doing the execution automatically, your screenshots are getting captured, and on the right side, whatever values you will going to enter, that document it will going to create using a doc snapper. We're going to see that as well. So screenshot on failure, whenever your test cases will going to get failed, automatically the screenshot will be captured and it will going to get added in your execution list from where you can extract the report which I showed you. We have execution recording as well. So if your test cases are getting failed using a screenshot and all those, you are not able to get all those. So what you can see, you can record it while doing the execution. It will going to record your video and save it in your drive, and you can execute that to check. Okay, then we have a date format as well. So different type of date format are there. We have to generate the random number, range, random text, regular expression, and all those we can see. We have a recovery scenario, how to handle your error handling. So using this tool, we will going to handle it. We have a loops as well, condition loop, if else, while, do while, repetition, and all those. We're going to see how we can perform all those. Then we have a functions to perform mathematical operation. Even you are having some formula in your Excel, so even you can evaluate those as well. Then we have a static table, dynamic table. If your table is getting updated in your web page, how to handle all those. If there will be a link in your web table, how to click that. Okay, we're going to see. Then we have a Excel operation. So all the standard modules will be used to perform a read operation, write operation. Okay, how to iterate through Excel, all those will be covered. Then we have a database. So we're going to do the installation and then do the integration with our database and validate the result. Or if you want to save the data from the database, we can use that as well. After covering all these basic topic, then we're going to start with our framework design. So framework designing, we're going to use reusable test block. Then we have a test case design section, which I showed you, which we are having a test sheet. So we're going to see what are the different instances, what are the different permutation combination you can create. Okay, then template instance will be created, and then your end-to-end live project will be completed. So let me quickly execute and show you how this particular. Okay, so this is my application. It will going to invoke the application. Now it will going to click on the motorcycle link. I think the application is not updated. Let me close it. The plugin needs to be updated. Okay, so you have to design this particular end-to-end scenarios. Let's see how it works. Okay, motorcycle is clicked. Now it will going to enter all the values. Click on next. And now it will going to fill all the data, radio button, drop down values. You can see these are the checkbox. Now it will going to upload the screenshot. And now it will going to click on next, select all those values. It will select the premium. And now it will going to enter all these values. And now pop-up will going to appear. So it will going to wait for that pop-up values. And then it will going to click on OK button, and then it will going to close the browser. Okay, so this way you have to design your framework, and it will going to include all those things. Okay, so execution gets completed. If I expand this one, you will be able to see all the steps are getting passed, and it will going to show you the values, whatever values you have entered. Okay, as these are having a password, so it will not going to show the password over here. Okay, so anybody is having any doubt, anything, please let me know.
Sir, which you showed that content, right? Topics, like, can you please share that in that WhatsApp group.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Mm.
Okay, anything else apart from that? There are many more topics. Let me quickly share my screen. Okay, so once framework is done, then we're going to use the test data services, which I told you that if your data is getting frequently updated, your client is providing you with the new data, then you can use the test data services. Then we have a API testing, so all the things Postman, basic things will be covered, and then we're going to do with the API testing, Salesforce automation, scanning, date picker, drop down values, and all those will be covered from the SAP point of view. So these are the standard modules we are having. We're going to see. Then we have a TC shell scripting. So without opening your this particular Tosca command, you will be able to automate your application using a bash command. So that is an advanced topic we're going to cover. Then we have a mobile testing, so we can automate our mobile application. So on Android Studio will be installed as a simulator. Okay, then we have a mail. So even you can send the mail using a Tosca, or you can receive the mail and do the validations of your mail. These are the miscellaneous things. So we're going to cover these extra topics. Okay, Tosca server, test mandate, all these important topics are there. And this is the certifications you have to cover at the end of the session. You are done with all this topic, then you have to opt for this certification. Okay, so I will share this content with you. You can go through that, and these are the things we're going to cover in this coming batch. Okay. Yeah, anyone is having any doubt, any questions, they can ask. Yeah, Prajakta, please go ahead.
Yeah, so today's demo session being done. So the batch starts from tomorrow?
No, we're going to have a demo tomorrow as well. Okay, in which we're going to show you how to start with the automation.
Okay. So when the batch is getting started then?
Maybe from next week, from Monday onwards.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. The
Okay.
details will be shared, right, in the group that is created.
For the enrollment?
Yes, yes, for the
Yeah,
enrollment.
so you can check with the admin team.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I'll do. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, Madhusudan, go ahead. Madhu, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, my question is regarding I have 14 plus years of experience. This tries and I haven't worked on that one. Does it really help me in my career path? Or like just in terms of interview point of view, do I get a calls, something? Can you give some insights on that one?
Yeah, so you have to justify your year of experience. Correct. If you can showcase that, okay,
Yeah.
I'm having 6 or 7 years of experience in automation, then definitely you have to answer all those questions, and that will come by doing the practical sessions. So they will not going to directly ask you the direct questions. Correct. So whatever practical session, the more you will going to do the practical session. So that way you have to, and in terms of 14 years of experience, definitely you will going to get a lead position, something like that. So you should be smart enough to handle your team. So if they will going to ask you something related to a technical stuff, you will be able to answer all those. Correct.
Right. Right. And one more question. And currently we have a lot of automation tool in the market, right? Like one is a Selenium, Playwright, and then Tosca. So how things where the Tosca stands currently, like in terms of
the main advantages of
point of
Tosca is like first is the security. Okay, so people don't rely on the open source tools because their source codes are open and anyone can expose all those. Okay, so Tricentis Tosca will be handling the controlled environment, and the second thing will be not much tool are available in the market which can automate a number of applications. Correct.
Okay.
So if you want to go with open source tool, then that will become too complex to automate all those scenarios if your data is transforming from one application to another application.
Okay, understand. Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. And tomorrow's session, are we going to download that what is it, Tosca application, do it, or are you going to show that
No, I will
high
just
level
going to show
demo
you
purpose
the
only?
high level, yes, the automation part, how to start with the
So we're
automation.
not going to install anything tomorrow, is it?
No. So from Monday onwards, we're going to do the installation and all the credentials and all those will going to help you to do the installation. Okay. The licensing part.
How many demos we have, sir? 2 or 1 or 2 demo we have, like
tomorrow will be the last demo.
Okay.
So tomorrow we're not going to cover all this stuff. We're just going to cover the automation part, how to start with the automation and what are the capabilities of Tosca Commander. Okay.
Understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Because we don't want to extend much in one demo. So that's why we divided into 2 sections.
Understand.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone is having any doubt, any questions, please, they can ask.
Yeah, so sir, from 2nd March, the new sessions will be getting
We will see,
started.
because we are having Holi and all those, so accordingly we will going to manage. Okay, so if we get the sufficient participant, then we're going to start.
Sorry, so when we can know that, when we'll going to start?
That will be decided by our admin team. Okay, once we get the environment of according to the people availability, then we're going to start. Because if the people are not available because of Holi and something, so there is no point of taking the session.
Okay, so when can I check with them, on approx which date?
You can check after the tomorrow session.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else, anyone? Okay, if we don't have anything, so we are good to close this call. Thank you for your time. Good day, good night, and we're going to connect at the same time tomorrow for the application team. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your session. Thank you.
Thank you.